Or we got like
I'm about to go level up, I cannot settle for nothing, I never been regular. Always knew I could do better, I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. They didn't see all the time that I put in, now me and the money are way too attached. Still reppin' 919, the city is mine and I put it all on the map. Coming for what I deserve, I put in the work, now I'm about to level up. Been on my grind since 2013, now the way that I live, I feel like a king. 24 hours, I'm locked in, I'm feeling like Kobe, getting these rings.
They bring six. Smith underneath, and they get it. Thornton.
Nothing left on my bucket list, but I'm grinding like I'm still in the basement. Ain't nobody who working harder. Money tall like Wembanyama. They be talking for the sidelines while I'm on the court. I've been a baller. I'm about to go level up, I cannot settle for nothing, I never been regular. Always knew I could do better, I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. They didn't see all the time that I put in, now me and the money are way too attached. Still reppin' 919, the city is mine and I put it all on the map. Coming for what I deserve, I put in the work, now I'm about to level up. Always knew my potential, hop in the Porsche and there ain't no rental. Came a long way from studying dental, now I got plaques inside of my bedroom. Already know where I've been headed, I took my risk and I don't regret it. They showing me love, I'm showing it back with every song I've been getting better. I know nothing that's good come free. No 9 to 5, I work all week. Put in my time and it keep paying off. I've been getting paid every time I speak. Used to have dreams of getting these ends, now I make the money go work for me. Can't stop now cause I got what I wanted. Ain't nothing I need in my life but peace. I'm about to go level up, I cannot settle for nothing, I never been regular. Always knew I could do better, I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. They didn't see all the time that I put in, now me and the
Salute Raider Nation. Appreciate you all showing up, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to the mods in the chat. Salute to everybody here on the panel. I'm just going to have Cortez on here tonight. We'll go over a few mocks, talk about players. And then, like I said, we'll come back after the draft and talk about when we have all the players, everybody here, and start doing our deals again until we go through camp. And then we'll probably pause again until camp comes back. And then we'll go strong the whole entire time like we always do. So for anybody that doesn't have a way to watch the draft tomorrow, if you want to join our Discord, you're more than welcome to join our Discord and join Game Day BC at 5 p.m. Pacific tomorrow.
We'll be up in there. We'll be in there.
5 p.m. Pacific up in there. And we show the NFL draft live, and everybody's in there hanging out. So I'll drop the link here in the chat here in a few. And like I said, anybody that don't have a way to watch it, feel free to watch it, man. So outside of that, if you want to give a shout out, Cortez, feel free.
Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody that watches us later. Salute to Sacktown Raider Mike out there. To everybody, to Owls Goes. Thank you again, Dustin. Always letting me get on the show. Yeah, come join us tomorrow at 5 on in the Discord. DSR Discord. We'll all be in there. But salute, can't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's a good day for Raider Nation.
Oh yeah, facts. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna. Show. Okay. All right. Either way, like I said, I think there's a link right there. If you can't click on it and join it, let me know. But like I said, if you don't have a way to watch it, there's a way to watch it right there. We not only show every day of the draft, we'll show all 4 days the whole entire time. We also show every single Raiders game. And not only that, we'll show other games too, depending on Monday night, Sunday night. People can't watch it, want to watch it. We always freaking
even Thursdays too. We do Thursday nights.
Yeah, any games all the time. So like I said, feel free to join that up. Raider News goes in there the same way. Outside of that, that's what it is. So obviously the draft's tomorrow, man. Freaking everybody's hyped about picking Fernando Mendoza at the number 1 overall pick. Like I said the whole time, I think he's a good quarterback. I think in this system with Clint Kubiak, he's going to be really good. He's a very accurate quarterback. He knows how to work within the pocket. People can knock any quarterback, I think. I think you could knock Tom Brady back when he was young. You can knock Joe Burrows. You can knock just about any good quarterback. I mean, I don't think anybody's perfect. I think a lot of people look at a certain type and then they think that's the only type that's going to win when it's not even really true. Obviously, the most quarterbacks that's won Super Bowls are, 6'5", have 12 of them. And then it goes down from there, 6'4". They got like eight of them. And then it drops off substantially as height goes down, but all I'm saying is I think for when you look at Fernando, regardless of the way he's coming up or regardless of the way people view him in there, he was going to work good for Clint because Clint builds a offense that builds a really good offensive line, has really good halfbacks to be able to run the ball. They're able to distribute the ball around. I mean, there's no denying that Fernando can pass the ball to players. I mean, he fucking has a 70+ fucking QBR rating. I mean, that's not, you can't just sit there and knock that. I mean, regardless if it's checkdowns or not, Tom Brady was a check down guy. You know, people sit here and say, like, well, I don't really want to get Surratt because he's not fast, this and that. Listen, I think fast is an idea. I think fast is, again, something people make up, because you can have a guy like John Ross that ran the fastest 40 in the combine and is no longer even in the NFL. I think he plays in the UFL. You know, speed, unless you're able to use it, I don't think it's really as dangerous as people, you know, think. Look at Devontae Adams, for instance. He runs a 4.56 40, 4.58 40, and he's one of the best receivers in the NFL. Like, it's not about being all about speed in the field. There's a lot about being able to run routes. Route runners last the longest in the NFL. It's just facts. And when you have wide receivers that can run routes and get out of their route a lot faster than that corner and get separation, that's where they pick it. And then that's where the fucking stat yak yard comes in. Yards after catch, fucking, when they take the fuck off. And that's why I've always said Devontae doesn't have to be the fastest. Like, I can use an example like TK Metcalf, dude, when he lost the ball down on the goal line, dude fucking picked up the ball and ran it back for the fucking touchdown, and DK Metcalf ran him down. It's obviously a highlight on most of the time. Ran him down an open field. And even with DK Metcalf running, 4.3, 4.4 40, it still took him fucking 80 yards to catch his ass. You know, like, it's not like you can just, that speed's going to make that big a difference out there in that type of, you know, atmosphere. But all I would say is I think people overrate speed when it comes down to systems like Clint Kubiak's, dude, where, yes, you do want a speed guy because you always want to keep the secondary honest, you know, like, there's no doubt about that. But you also want a possession guy too. You need a guy that can catch the ball and make yards, dude. Like, that's just a facts. And that's what makes fucking Brock Bowers really good. That's what would make fucking, like, I'm gonna keep saying, I feel like the Raiders are going to target Surratt in that third round to pair with fucking Fernando, regardless if Fernando plays this year or not. Fernando will learn the playbook. Surratt will get game time with Kurt. Fernando will come in at the end of the year or next year, and fucking Surratt will be ready to fucking roll. Like, yeah, I feel like that would be the best way.
Dustin, I just did a quick mock draft, 4 rounds. I took Fernando, Caden McDonald. He was on the board. Surratt, Wigley, the safety from Penn State. I took Malik Muhammad. And I took running back Johnson from Nebraska. They were all A's.
Nice.
Yeah. No, but we'll do one on here too.
Yeah, I think when you like Denzel Boston, I think Denzel Boston's good. I think there's a lot of good players on the deal. I just want to take Denzel Boston. I've said this, like, I don't know why they don't have Surratt up there in the top, because he led all fucking players in college with 15 fucking touchdowns, 12.1, 12.3 yards per carry or possession. It didn't have to be 20, and it didn't matter if those other guys had 20. He still had more touchdowns than them, and that's what. And he had less drop rate. He has a 3.6% drop rate. So this is like how I feel, and this is my opinion, like personal opinion. You know, like, when you go out and you draft a quarterback, right, and you're drafting him number 1, he's going to be the future of your team. He preaches about his team. He talked about not playing in the combine because he wanted to throw to his team. The guy is very comfortable with his team. When you come to the NFL from college, it's a whole new transition. You don't know nobody. You don't have no familiarity with anybody. You're trying to learn new thing in new places, especially how you had to move, fucking go about it. And he's going to compete. There's no doubt about it. But this is why I feel like it's going to be Surratt, because you're not going to get Omar Cooper Jr. He will go to the Eagles.
There's no way. There's no way.
So, like, if the Eagles are going to get rid of AJ I feel like that's where he's going to land. But long story short, fuck, he'll go to the Chiefs. He'll go, so he ain't going to make it. And we're not going to trade for him. But at the end of the day,
They didn't even trade up into the first round either. There's no way.
No, I don't think we will at all. I've said it even the last live. I believe that if we're going to make a trade, it'll either be at the tail end of the second or in the third round. If we don't get a safety in that second round where people are talking about Emmanuel's is going to fall into the second. And if he does, then we'll probably target him. But I've showed in the last live in the draft that it doesn't matter if you get saved. The draft is so
loaded with safeties.
It's only loaded with safeties till the third round with good, like, productive safeties for sure. I mean, if you get lucky, dude falls to the beginning of the fourth, then I wouldn't knock that. But I don't feel like you're going to go into the fifth round and find a safety over there. And I don't think maybe even mid fourth round that you'll probably find a safety. I think like right in that fourth round is where the tail end of those guys will fall off. And I'm not going to lie, you can never predict if a guy in the fucking fifth round or sixth rounds is going to be better than everybody else. It's possible, but statistically, no. But again, you can never talk about them. I'm saying production on productive players. I think it would only go to the, beginning of the fourth round, maybe mid round, because too many people start picking them. Too many people, like I said, it's going to be a priority need, just like wide receiver will be, offensive lineman will be, defensive tackles will be in this one. Like I feel like you'll be pretty heavy in all those categories. But I just feel like if the Raiders, it doesn't matter if you go safety in the second, you'll go wide receiver in the third. If you need a corner, you still have fucking corner right there. Again, you can trade right back up into the third, fucking get a corner. You never know if they enter the second and, let's say Caden and Donald don't fall there. You end up with, again, the safety fucking, and you fall back a pick or two. I don't know, I don't know what scenario you'd fall back. Maybe Christian Miller. Maybe if Christian Miller was there or Johnson, you can probably fall back a few spots, but I don't know if they would do that because I don't think you're going to fall back at that second pick. The 36th pick is like our first pick, if we're just being honest, Lee Hunter, you can take, I wouldn't lie, but the problem with taking Lee Hunter would be that he's a pick 44. We're picking at 34 or 36. That's the case you would fall back, like you'd fall back for sure. And if that was the guy you truly wanted, then yeah, I would say do that for sure. I just feel like that second round, that 36 pick, it can just be anything. It can be anything because I think in mine they say, hey, we have the corner that we want to go with that corner. Johnson, let's just say it's a safe pick for them in the mocks, and they know that they have an option at Christian Miller, and if they value him ahead of Johnson, then they'll probably take Miller. But I think Christian would be Johnson would be the pick because I've shown like you have defensive tackles through this whole thing that are really good, that are big meat eaters, that are
Oklahoma, there's Citrus. There's a bunch.
I mean, you have fucking 8 of these defensive tackles, 10 of them that are just good, like just good, and they'll all be down the board for all different reasons. Like I've said with offensive linemen, the same thing. You can get offensive linemen all the way into the 4th, 5th round that are still good players. So I just don't think there's any big, I just don't think there's any big name people outside, in my personal opinion, Averill Reese, but I don't think there's any big names in this deal. I just think there's a lot of really good people because let's say that Skylar Bell falls into the second round, beginning of the third round. He's a fucking great player. He's a great player, dude. Like and again, why wouldn't he go up in the first, second? I have fucking no idea, but Skylar Bell is a great play. He knows film. He knows plays. He knows how to read defenses. He's a great possession catch receiver and yak yard player. Like, you have a lot of great players that we can get right in that second and third right there. And we have 11 picks. You think we're picking 11 players? I don't fucking think so. I think we'll go for 7, maybe 8, depending on like how good those 8 are. But I think they'll trade those picks in order to. I think they'll trade those.
Yeah, but I think too the DB the corner room. I think you could get good corners in the fourth. After the fourth, I don't think there's any good ones after the fourth. Dustin, that's reasonable.
Yeah, I just think fucking.
Everett's a good one. We've been talking about him a lot, Dustin.
Yeah, Everett as a cornerback. I mean, if he's there in the fourth round, which he probably will
Take
be
him.
every single time, he's there
Oh,
every single.
and freaking Muhammad's always there too.
I would take
Both of
Muhammad.
them.
I would take Muhammad over all of them. I mean,
Yeah, because Everett was on my board, but I took Muhammad over him. I
Muhammad's a
think I
better
got him in the.
player. Muhammad's a better
Yeah.
player. I mean, I would take Muhammad, in my personal opinion. But again, if you can get Muhammad and Everett right there, and that helps up your safety or your corners, that helps up your corners right there. Then I look, I don't know. That's why I don't like drafting past the fourth round, because there can be a lot of things that happen between 1 and 4, 102, 117, and 134.
134 is the worst pick to get, though.
I think it is.
Thrown
I
up
think
there.
it is for sure. I think it is for sure. But see, the problem
And that's why in that pick I took the running back, Dustin, from Nebraska. Seeing that he was on the board, so I took him.
Well, we wouldn't take Malik Muhammad at 67, even in
No.
online.
I took him at 117. I took him at 117.
He wouldn't fall that far. Malik Muhammad is right at 85, 89, 85, 89, maybe 93 in a board. But what would happen is he would fall to the 102 if we were picking him. He would be a 102 pick if you were going to pick Muhammad. But at 67, you'd be taking Surratt, which is ranked 73. Yeah. And that's where I've said I think you could possibly see a trade there, because he can possibly get picked up, maybe a few picks before us. But I think, look, in my opinion, if you're trying to give, comfort, trying to feel like your quarterback's going to come here and succeed, I think Surratt is a big piece, dude. I mean, and not only that, he can fucking score in the red zone. He's dominated in the red zone, dude. For the last 2 years, it's been him. You look at all the names that are out there, like fucking Jeremiah Smith, Ryan, all those dudes, and all the guys that are out there that are really good, and this guy's still outperforming him 15 damn fucking touchdowns. I mean, you can go out and put up yardage. If you're not putting up touchdowns, all the yards are is yards, like I've always said this, dude. If a guy goes out there and scores only goes 30 yards and has 4 touchdowns, I mean, that's the guy you want. I mean, it ain't all about not about always going for big yards. It's about putting up points, So I feel like with him, even with Kurt this year, having a tight end, having a player of his stature, let him go through the things, man, and then fucking be ready for next year with his boy, or even this year with his boy, So I that's just my own opinion, because I just feel like if you're trying to give Fernando everything that he needs to succeed, I mean, I think that's a massive piece right there. I don't think it's coincidence that we interviewed Omar Cooper on. We had an interview with him on the computer. We interviewed Black, the fucking halfback that played with him. Interviewed Pon, the cornerback. We interviewed the linebacker. I mean, we've interviewed numerous players that's played with him. And I don't think it's just coincidence. Like I said, familiarity helps with people. And not only that, having people to talk to while you're going through these things. It's a whole different ballgame than college where everybody's out at a frat partying and all that. Like here, it's like say it's business now. You know, it's a whole different world. So, and I believe that Fernando will be good at it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Fernando will be good at it. I think he'll probably be great at it. And Tom Brady, when he first came in, people got to remember he sat behind Bledsoe, dude. Bledsoe got hurt, and then he took over, and he just never gave it back. And I mean, if Tom Brady hasn't never said that I know of, it's not like I watch every single film of them guys, but Tom has never said that, you know, like, hey, I'll mentor this guy or I'm going to do like he has most definitely said that I'm going to mentor the quarterback that comes here. Mark Davis has made it public. Fucking Tom's made it public. And then now, you know, tomorrow, unless somebody comes up there and offers a fucking crazy amount of picks.
Fernando even said it today, Dustin, on the Dan Patrick show. He even said if he has the opportunity to play for Tom Brady already told him that he's the one that wants to mentor him.
Yeah, it's facts. I mean, that's why look, Fernando is obsessed with Tom.
Like, yeah, Tom is his idol. Tom, he grew up watching Tom.
And Fernando has a lot of great tangibles, you know, like look at it like this. This is why I feel like it's going to be Surratt, okay? They talked to Fernando about the back shoulder pass and how well he perfects
and that's Surratt's favorite thing.
That's his fucking golden item.
That's his bread and butter. That's his bread and butter right there.
It most definitely is. And not like I've said, it's not like any player can just go out there and do that. You know, it's not. I mean, some of the greats can't do that. So I've just said it's a lot of the chemistry. It's a lot of things people talk about. When you have a player that catch a sideline ball on the inside of them like that, right on there, I mean, that's money. I mean, that's yards, and that you're not fucking contesting. It's just right somewhere where somebody else can't get it at all, you know? So I've just said, like, I feel like Fernando will 100% be the pick. I don't think anybody's going to pony up what John and them are looking for, but I don't think John and them are going to pick the pick right away. Like, I believe, though, for the people that don't know, they changed the draft this year. That used to be 10 minutes per round, and it's been changed to 8 minutes per round now for the first round. That's how they'll do it. But I would just say Spytech literally said, like, hey, we'll let that phone ring until the last minute to see if somebody's going to offer up, you know. So I wouldn't expect them to just put the pick in right away and pick Fernando, you know. So but what if they just said, oh, we want Averill Reese, dude, at the first pick? I'd just be like, what the fuck? But I'd be like, hell yeah. But I'm just saying, like, either way, it's going to be Fernando for sure. So, but I would say, like, Aqib Wheatley, dude, I don't fucking like him at all. Like, Kamara Ramsey, I'll take him like motherfucker. Like, I'll 100% take him. For sure, you know. Emmett Johnson, I'm not.
Bud Clark ain't a bad safety either.
I mean, I would take Bud Clark. I mean, I've mocked him 1,000 times. You know, the real people I really do see us having a chance at is going to be Dalen Everett and Malik fucking Muhammad, dude. Like, I really believe it. And not only that, I believe it'll be that safety Janice Smith, man. I think we have a chance at him.
Oh, yeah.
A chance at that dude, that corner from Arizona, fucking that Stukes guy I told you. I mean, I think we have a real shot at a lot of good talent in this year's draft, and we have legitimate good chance at least one of those dudes in there. Like they all have mocked us like 1,000 fucking times over, dude, on every single different platform. So it's not just one. And like I've always said, when I go to mock drafts, I always look at the board and look at, okay, where do they have this? Like if a board has Surratt at 95, I'm not even mocking that fucking draft. I'll even go find a different draft because you can't mock if a player, let's say for instance, like let's say Surratt is ranked 68 or 69, but they have him at 73. I mean, that's okay. Like a few picks away off one way or the other, I don't think is gonna fucking kill the mock. But when a player is fucking 30 fucking picks off or 20, I mean, fuck that, dude. I'm not doing that shit.
And the crazy thing too, Dustin Surratt is an ex receiver too.
Surratt's a bad motherfucker, dude. I don't give a fuck if he only has a 6.68 RAS score, dude. That doesn't mean shit.
And plus that he ain't freaking and plus that his weight is 210. Like he ain't pushover.
He's gonna own, dude. I mean, it's what he's done his whole career is score in the red zone, dude, in open field. It didn't matter where he's gone or what he's done. He's been the most dominant receiver over the past 2 years. It ain't like this guy is a slouch. I mean, I get why Omar Cooper is probably transitioning more in the top pick because of don't get me wrong, I think he scored like 13, 12 or 15, somewhere in there. I mean, he scored a lot.
I'll look him up right now.
Yeah, it was something like 13 touchdowns.
Omar Cooper Jr.
15, but I think it was 13. But either way, he fucking scored a lot. But he is more like over the next few years of him playing, he can most definitely become a true. But he's a yak yard machine, dude. Like that's what he is. He's a yak yard machine. So I would love to get Cooper, but we're not getting him. And then from there, I'm not taking Boston. Like I would rather draft Hood. McDonald, I'd almost draft Christian Miller over him at that pick.
He had 13 touchdowns.
I thought.
69 receptions, 937 yards. Actually, and then plus that he had 3 attempts for 74 yards for 1 touchdown rushing last year.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, dude. Waddle killed it when Tua and them were all there right off the get-go. Like Waddle killed it. Like he was a fucking machine. And same with Jamar Chase. I 100% agree. I mean, all I'm saying is sometimes having that person help you make that transition and feel comfortable, and somebody you relied on, somebody that was on your side of the ball, that is a good friend of yours. It's not always about them being the next fucking Hall of Famer in somebody's eyes. I mean, it's about the chemistry that they have, how fast they'll connect, how fast other people can learn how these two are on that connection, because they are NFL players. Like all that shit matters, man. And I just think when a player of Fernando's capability, I'm not going to say he can't throw to anybody, but you have to pay attention to the fact of what he said at the combine. He's not throwing at the combine because he doesn't throw at these guys. He doesn't know them. It's something that you have to learn with. So, yeah, he's going to sit out a year, but he can also make that transition a lot faster with a guy like fucking Surratt. And if they see that shit show up in practice and Kirk goes down fucking at week 8 and we still have a chance fucking go out there and win, they're going to put that motherfucker in. They're going to put him in. And it doesn't have – Jackson Dart did just damn fine going in there when he played throughout midseason. And if you have a guy like Kubiak and the staff that we have with all the capabilities that they have, why the fuck couldn't he play in midseason? Like, I'm not going to lie, man. I don't want to see fucking our first overall pick sit the whole fucking year. Like, I'll just be dead ass honest. Like, I don't want to see them sit the whole fucking year. I think that's crazy as hell. So for me, I think I mean, let him sit for half the season. But dude, Kirk Cousins been falling off the last few years, period. Like I'm not gonna say he can't revitalize his career here with Kurt, but fucking do we really want him to? Like, I don't fucking
Heck
want him
no.
to. I mean,
Heck
I've
no. Heck no. We want Fernando to go out there and kill
I'm
it.
done with Jimmy G fucking oh, dipshit, fucking Gardner Booger, Eaton Minshew, Geno Smith, fucking all these dudes. I mean, fucking put our quarterback in there and let's watch him either fucking fail or succeed for the next few years. I mean, we at least we know who our fucking quarterback's going to be for at least 3 years, like that's how I feel. I just feel like Kurt, part of me, man, I get it, dude, that Tom wants them to sit. Like, I get it. But part of me is like, fuck that. Like, I'm kind of like Clint, dude. Like, just like he keeps saying, like, he's like, yeah, John keeps saying, like, yeah, we can wait, if we get 5 wins, but we're going to try to win every fucking game, like straight up. That's what Clint says, straight out his own mouth. So, I mean,
He wants to win now because he got that winning pedigree because he just came off the Super Bowl. He wants to go back already. He's ready.
So this is what I would say about would I take Branch. Look, man, we've had practice for the last few weeks where Clint and everybody can see who these players are, right? We only know the players from what they were last year because it's the only fucking shit we got to see of them. Nobody knows how Devontae's coming along or Dante is coming along. Nobody knows where Tucker's at coming along. No one knows where any of these fucking players are. Fucking Brendan Rice, fucking Jackson, Shakir Jackson. Nobody knows anything because we can't fucking go in there and see that. And I guarantee they're not going to leak a fucking word about any deal in that building to anybody to write about it, print about it.
Hell no.
Not going to do that, dude. And you already
and beat writers aren't allowed to watch right now either while they're doing their voluntary minicamp or voluntary veteran minicamp. They're not allowed in there.
That's right. And so anything they say is just going to be a bunch of bullshit. And that's probably why Clint pulled the logos off and said, hey, you motherfuckers are going to earn that that fucking logo going forward. We're not just going to give it to anybody. You can come here, you can practice, you can work out, dude. But if you don't show that you earn that shit, you won't get that helmet, dude. Like, you won't get that logo, dude. So I feel like where Clint and them are, like, right now as a team organization. I mean, at first, dude, I was thinking, well, it's not much of it. I've seen it in the past where they do this fucking during off season training and so on. And the NFL actually likes it for teams to do that because it shows that we're not in game time, we're in off time. So it could be for that reason for Clint. But I think Clint's old school. I think his dad is, showed like, hey, man, these people think that they're just entitled to be there because of it, or they want to be there for the colors. Like, Clint's most definitely being like, hey, this isn't about a fucking looking cool anymore. This is about fucking putting the franchise on your back and carrying it. And it was something he said in the very first meeting. Anybody that got info on that first meeting they had, that was the first thing Clint said when he walked in that building when everybody met up there, was putting the franchise on your shoulder and carrying it, dude. He didn't talk about nothing else but carrying the franchise. He said, you got to fix the franchise first before we can fix this team. And you can just tell the way that they're starting off camp right here, that they probably strongly believe in that fucking motto. And so what my point is to Branch is, if they feel that Dante Thornton is going to work out in any way, shape, or form, that they feel, okay, it was a Geno problem. It was, we weren't helping out Thornton. Okay. If they feel Thornton is that guy, I'm going to tell you right now that we are not drafting fucking Ted Hurst. We are not drafting fucking Branch. We're not drafting any fucking dude like that because we won't fucking get Boston. because that'll be him. That'll be what that motherfucker is, because that's why we drafted him, because we said he's a freak athlete. He has the fucking size. He has the speed. He needs to fucking get better hands because he didn't have good fucking hands. He wasn't a good catcher. But they felt like he had all the other tangibles and they can make him, help him learn to catch better. So if Clinton this last few days, because I think they had that camp the 20th, 22nd.
And I think it wrapped up today. I think it was only a 3-day practice, if I'm not mistaken.
So if Clinton them felt that they're like, okay, Dante's coming back, Tucker looks really good, fucking, they're not drafting those
Fresh
fools.
is looking good.
Yeah, like that's why I'm gonna keep going back to every single fucking time that I feel it's just the connection between Surratt and fucking them. I mean, listen, you're never going to tell somebody who you're picking, and you're going to bring in all kind of players to interview no matter what, because you're never guaranteed the individual player. But this is what I will tell you. Spytek and them came in last year. They fucking had 30 visits, top 30 visits, and they still recruited and signed 4 people that they interviewed in that top 30 visit. So they most definitely know how to move around in the board to get where they want to get their players. So if there's guys here, I feel like, that they're going to go after that. I believe they can get there, but why would we take Branch if we can get a guy like fucking Skylar Bell? Like, I don't understand. Like, Branch is just a speed player, dude. Like, speed players they're not all Tyreek
Raider fans, Dustin, I'm just going to tell you, because of his family with Cliff Branch, the Raider fans think that we should draft them.
Yeah, well, I think we're long past that with this crew here. I don't think you're going to just get here because of, like, names like that. Like, and I'm not going to lie, if Branch deserves it, then, and they feel that way, then I have zero issue with that, dude. But if you're just looking at the receivers that are out there, I mean, why wouldn't you just get Bryce Lance?
Or Jacoby Lane. Jacoby Lane.
I mean, I wouldn't get Lane. I mean, yes, you could do the same thing. But all I'm saying is if you're saying, like, you want Branch, I would just argue the fact that why wouldn't you just draft Bryce Lance, which is Trey Lance's brother?
That's a good-ass receiver, too. He's a good-ass receiver.
He has the craziest combine ever. I think he's beat every single wide receiver that's ever competed in the combine. He has a 99. His is like a 99.93, fucking 99.95. Like, his is the highest ever. And but at the end of the day, he has the speed, he has the hands, he has all those deals. But again, he's another.
But the only knock is because he went to a smaller school too.
Oh, he's just another Dante Thornton, and that's my point. Is if you're drafting him, then why aren't you just getting rid of Thornton? Like that. My point is if they feel like Thornton's where he's supposed to be, I don't think we're drafting any one of those players, because we already have one on our team. He runs a 4.3, 540, dude, like fucking 6'5", dude's a fucking beast. I mean, as long as he can catch the ball and run his routes. And I've said it, if the coaching staff here is listen, there has not been a coaching staff here where people I've heard today where I've made that post where, Clint ain't letting people have the logo on the helmet. And again, I don't know if it's just personal or if it is off-season deals, because it could be one or the other. They can be doing equipment change. There can be a lot of reasons why they don't have that logos on there right now. But if we were to just say, hey, it is because Clint wants it that way, this fucking cat, I fucking hate the fuck kids. If that's the reason that Clint wants to do that, I swear the fucking things. If Clint wanted to do that, fucking, I just lost my whole track of thought. I would just say that if Clint and them wanted, like I said, if they seen how he played this week and he played good, you don't get those players. And I've said it, the reason I feel Surratt is just more chemistry. Plus, he's a really good receiver. I feel like if you're going to go after like a receiver that's going to bring value here, like right now, I feel like you go after Antonio Williams. Like he would probably be most definite play now receiver, like right now. He can probably just go right out there and play. He's a fucking badass dude. And I've said that guy studies film like no tomorrow. And same with Skylar Bell. And that's only my opinion. I mean, I'm not saying any other guy, but when you come out of college, you like have this mind frame of like, hey, I play the game, blah, blah, I'm good at it. But those guys are studiers of the game, man. Like they are really fucking good. So I would say like I would go after them to most definitely help bolster this deal. But I can't see like Boston being that guy. Like, I mean, fuck, I don't know. Why? I mean, I don't know if I would take Boston, man. Again, even as big as he is, everything he's done, he's not better than Surratt in the red zone. So that's the whole thing why I don't understand why Surratt's pushed down the board. I mean, I don't know why they have that motherfucker in the third round. I don't fucking know. I just can't tell you, but he shouldn't be. He shouldn't. He's better than any of them receivers, period. Fucking when it came to red zone dominating in the deal, even if it's in Indiana with fucking them. I mean, they dominated in there, and that's just facts, dude. And they did it against good ass fucking players. And who gives a fuck if he didn't score a touchdown against Miami? He scored fucking 2 touchdowns game before, one before that. Like he most definitely scores. Not everybody's gonna score every game, no matter what. And I think even in Miami, he had that. I think he only had like 2 catches for 25 yards or not. But it's not always about your main person winning. Sometimes he can become a decoy while everybody else is winning. So I think at the end of the day, it's always called a team sport. Fucking whoever's on that day is on. Sometimes you use people to bait people. I mean, you have to watch them. You can't just be like, oh, hell, he's not catch ball day. But they most definitely jam the fuck out of him and running double teams on him while other people are staying open. So I've just said it. I don't think you're going to waste on Ted Hurst because you have fucking Thornton, same fucking player. So I don't know. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. I think Omar Cooper, like I said, he'll go to the Eagles or somebody of that factor. I mean, if he makes it to the Chiefs, dude, I mean, fuck that. Do the Chiefs have 2 picks this year? Cortez.
What happened?
Does the Chiefs have 2 picks?
Yes, they got 9 and 29.
Yeah, so if the Chiefs pick up Omar Cooper at 29, I mean, fuck, dude.
Nah. Cooper's gonna be gone before that. But I could see KC going to Kansas City.
Say it one more time.
KC Chaperone. I get his name always mixed up. Chaperone.
Yeah, fucking. He most definitely can end up there, 100%. I've pegged him there.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you this: who's the first wide receiver off the board, Tyson or Cardell Tate? Which one goes off first tomorrow?
That's a tough question because
the Giants could take Tyson with the 5th pick if they wanted to.
I mean,
and then
Tyson
just get
be the first guy off. I mean, I get it that Cordell Tate in the combine was way slower than people thought, but he's a phenomenal route runner. Great.
He's a dog too. He's a good ass player
I'm telling
too.
you right now, after watching Tyson's fucking pro day, dude, and have him deal, I'm probably taking Tyson.
Do you have him going to the New York Giants?
I think that's what I said earlier. I think it's what I said earlier.
the 10th pick. Yeah. Fuck! I can't wait till tomorrow. Let's get it. Less than 24 hours. Definitely.
I mean, I think Bash, in my opinion, is the guy that's going to take the fuck off this year, dude. Like, I'm just
Fuck
dead
yeah,
ass.
Batch is gonna be a killer.
Dude, Bash is fucking Max Crosby all day. He has a high end motor. It never ends, dude. Fucking Bash is the guy I think is going to shock a lot of people this year because you're going to have Kurt, dude. That is a veteran that can most definitely get the ball to your players. Like, Bash is going to kill it this year. Like, he averaged fucking, what was it, like 12, 15 yards per carry. And not only that, what did he have? 29 targets with 20 receptions, dude. I mean, the guy was a pretty good player, man. Fucking, the problem with Dante Thornton was he had fucking 30 targets for fucking 10. Like, yeah, I don't fucking, not going to do that. But again, if he can show that he can catch the ball, I get Gino threw some bad passes, but that fool got the ball right in his fucking hands and give it right to the other fucking team. I mean, he needs to fix his hands for sure, but I think Bash is the guy. I think Bash is that dude that's going to pop up and shock the fuck out of people. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I 100% agree with that conversation right there. I mean, or comment right there. I mean, I think at the end of the day, that's exactly what it's about. He's gonna make people want to come to that fucking stadium and fill those seats and fight those fucking fans that are coming here on a fucking vacation and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see a game." Yeah, right. You're not gonna see a fucking game when the Raiders are in town. Like, listen, if Clint starts winning and we go fucking 10 wins in a season, I don't give a fuck about the away team's fan base. They're not going to get in that building. Like, the reason they can get in that building right now is because no one want to go to that motherfucker. So if you start winning 10 games in the year, fucking you're getting home games, you win 6 out of the 8, or 9, however they have it scheduled that year. You're going to most definitely start taking that. But I think for back in the past, it was just people were like, I ain't going to pay to go there. I'm not going to go do that shit. We're going to lose anyway. So, yeah, definitely. But if no more Crosby Miller aren't on board with it, which I'm sure they would. What the fuck did I just miss something here? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it could be Tate. I mean, like I said, he has a good route running, great player. I mean, Tyson's a bad motherfucker, man. He's a bad motherfucker right there. That guy is just athletic as fuck. I mean,
Jordan Tyson.
Yeah, you put him on the right team. I mean, you give him a good fucking quarterback. Like, go give him Joe Burrows and then challenge that motherfucker one-on-ones in end zones, dude, and then say you would take him or Tate over him. I would highly disagree in there. But I would say if you're saying Tate goes to a team that's, doesn't have the greatest widers or the quarterback and they need
Hey, this is a comparison. Are you ready for the comparison? On the fucking similar levels, the player compensation with the similar levels, Jackson Smith Najigma Ibuke from Ohio State, the one for Tampa Bay, and then Xavier Hutchinson, Iowa. Where is Xavier Hutchinson? Where did he get drafted to?
I have no fucking idea.
Fuck, who does he play for now?
I think that the Giants will take 2
Oh,
defensive picks.
Houston. He played for Houston Texans.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think they end up with Sonny Styles and fucking Caleb Downs, man. If I'm being honest, I think they can end up with both those players on the Giants for sure.
Oh yeah, Sonny Styles younger. I don't know if they're twins, but they're both coming out playing.
What are you talking about?
Sonny Styles has a brother that played with them at Ohio State. I forget what position he plays.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Luther or something's his name.
Can you imagine if the Giants ended up with
Sonny Styles' brothers?
If he got Sonny Styles.
Oh, Lorenzo Styles Jr.
Giants, that'd be fucking crazy, dude.
His brother's a DB. Lorenzo Styles Jr. and his brother's a DB.
Dude, if Arizona was smart, they would take fucking Jordan Love. Jordan Love. Why did I fucking say Jordan Love? Fucking
Jeremiah Love?
Yeah, Jeremiah Love. If Arizona was smart, they would take fucking 100% take him.
How fast do you think Lorenzo Styles ran at the 40 at the combine?
I don't know.
4.27, the fastest.
What, his brother?
Sonny Styles' brother, that's the safety. Or corner. Or not, free safety. I think he's a free safety.
Yeah, he said right here he's a safety.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think
what round is he projected to go in?
Let me look him up. Let me look up a mock real quick. See where he's projected.
This fool saying grab him in the 7th, so.
Come on, let's see if he's. I forgot that Sonny Styles had a brother, to be honest.
I didn't know he was his brother or related to him.
Yeah, no, the dad's the senior.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know his brother was in the deal ain't coming.
Oh, they have him projected at 321.
UDFA.
Yeah. Oh, that's no, he's projected 6th round. He's projected 6th round from range 176 to 239.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. He said, Bronny, I'm fucking dead. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That's the only deal. But I mean, if you're saying a 6th, 7th round UDFA player, I mean, I'd be down to bring him.
Okay, and plus that he's 6 feet tall. 6 feet 208, and it's S.
We can do a mock for everybody here once, like maybe do one full 32 round draft or 32 team.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Let's see.
We can do one. I'm not doing one for each and every person. Like, I'm not doing that shit.
Nah, I don't know. We'll just beat through it real quick.
Well, we can do that, and then we can do one for us. But I'm gonna grab me something.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, man, bro. I'm just happy for the draft, bro. This is Christmas. We get Christmas twice a year, or not actually once a year. This is our Christmas. Let's get it.
The problem is we don't want presence from the
We
dogs.
don't want to go. We don't want to have the number 1 overall pick no more. Heck no. We want to better. We want to be in the 20s. Want to be or the 30s. So I have a question for the chat. Pick one player that you would want the Raiders to draft. No, everybody knows about Fernando. Just pick one, and any round that you guys would want the Raiders to draft, and in the draft this year. Actually, McDonald's not a good. That's a good pick. I would. Let me think about it. But Bud Clark in the third round, end of the third round, I would pick Bud Clark. I would pick Bud Clark. Do anybody else have an answer? I just said pick one player, not different picks. Just one player out of the whole draft. Yeah, and like today, I heard from Ian Rappaport, I think, that the doctors wrote out a letter for Banks that supposedly he's going to be good to go by July. That's a good thing if that's true. I would take him.
Hell no.
Bro, you're good. Huh?
Hell no, I wouldn't. Dude, I wouldn't take Banks unless that fool fell to like the third round.
Yeah, in the third round. Third round, I would take him. I wouldn't take him.
Dude, and he hasn't even stepped foot in the NFL yet, dude. Like, no.
Dustin, out of the whole draft, not counting Fernando, what player would you want the Raiders to draft?
If I had to pick outside of Fernando in the first round, so like second round on,
somewhere like a name that nobody would
draft.
think. Yeah, nobody would think that would be there.
I mean, I wouldn't draft Fernando if it was me, but
No, but you can't pick Fernando.
What do you mean?
I said a player not counting Fernando anywhere in the draft that you would want to pick. Would want the Raiders to pick, I meant.
Are we saying like it's a possibility if he fell to
anything,
us? Like,
any way you feel like if there's a possibility that he fell.
I feel like if the Raiders got Caden McDonald's, like we would kick the fuck out of most teams in the NFL because if you're talking about
McDonald's gonna be a stud, bro. If he falls to us, I'm running up there. Yep, here it is.
I mean, if you're saying Max, him, Butler, you know, you're talking about
Alalu,
you just got
Tyree Wilson,
we just
JJ Padilla. Like a
him
rotation. He doesn't even have to start. He could be in the rotation.
and
Rotate
fucking
the whole
dude, what's his name? Fucking the guy we just signed in the free agency. Fucking
equity pay.
pay. Fucking
And a lot of Raider fans are forgetting the other linebacker that we got from the Colts too. Jing or something's his first name. It starts with a SH, I think.
I mean, we got Walker, we got Dean, we got
No, but like this guy's like an edge rusher or backup. He's a special teamer.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. A lot of fans don't even bring him up either.
Salute, W. Hell yeah, I'm ready, bro.
Yeah, bro, we're ready to rock and roll. Less than.
I put a link up in the very top if you guys want to join our Discord. We'll be streaming the draft tomorrow if you guys want to watch it.
Tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday.
I appreciate all you guys in the chat, man. Really do appreciate it.
Hey, Dustin, you know what else we should do? Well, we should watch the presser tomorrow after the draft when they do their pressers and see what they say.
Well, imagine
Why Spike has.
I mean, we interviewed D'Angelo Pons. I mean, it could most definitely be a.
But D'Angelo, I think D'Angelo's going to be a slot corner in the NFL.
You're going to have one. I mean, you know, people can knock size, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go look up what people shut down Dante Thornton last year. Dante Thornton, 6'5", and he got beat on.
A lot of them were small corners.
5'11".
A lot of them were. Hey, Dustin, I don't know if you heard about Kenny Moore from the Colts. They may cut him if they don't find a trade for him. I don't know if that would be a good cause. A good one after the draft, maybe. Kenny Moore, I think he played slot or outside. I think he's versatile. The Colts corner. I think this.
I'm not doing that, dude, because if I can get.
We don't really need him. We got Johnson. We really got Johnson for technically 2 years, but it's a 1.
There's a possibility we can end up with Johnson from San Diego at that second pick too. So
it's gonna be. That's where the draft starts technically for us.
Right now,
that's where the draft starts for us, Dustin.
Yeah,
because we don't know where they're going. We don't know that pick.
I don't think nobody knows it. I don't even think they know it. I think they have an idea, and I think their board will allow them to adjust for it.
And they may get phone calls Friday morning trying to teams to trade up or stuff. Never know.
This was going to be my question to everybody in the chat is what happens if the Raiders let the clock run down their 8 minutes and everybody thinks we're going to pick Fernando and they trade the pick? Like, how will everybody feel about that? Like,
it's going to be crazy.
Would they be pissed off? I mean, would they be okay with it? I mean, if the Jets called and said, hey, we'll give you our second 16, 33, first
and next year?
Like, fucking.
Yeah, man, they got to give us a Ramson. They got to give us a lot.
I mean, if you're saying you got their second pick this year, 16th pick this year, 33rd pick this year, that would give us just in the first 4 picks are 2, 16, 33, 36, just in the first 4 picks.
And fucking just game 3. We would have 13 picks in this draft, and we would have the most picks.
Well, we could move picks around for sure.
Yeah, definitely move them around. We could move back up. Move down with the 36 pick. Gain more picks.
And then, I mean, would you trust Spytech and them to do that is the thing. Like people said, like, you know, he just said, I'd be pissed at least temporarily. I think everybody would be mad, but would you trust Spytech and them if they did that? Like, that's where you really gain trust of your GM is that, yes, they did value him, but they also put a price on him too, because I'm going to keep saying it, that next year's draft class is going to be stacked. It doesn't matter. Quarterbacks have to leave. They can't stay there. Trinidad Chambers. I mean, you got a lot of dudes that can come out. And yes,
Yeah,
there is.
bro. There's at least fucking 10. I could just count 10 quarterbacks next year.
Yeah, and there's a chance a lot of them could fall off. I mean, that's just life. But there's also a chance that a lot of them do good too. So,
and the crazy thing would be if the Raiders drafted Simpson with the 16th pick. That would be crazy.
I mean, if they traded the pick, if it came back and they said the Raiders have traded the pick, you know damn well Spytech said when he was at the last presser, he said that the teams that have called, they know where they stand with us and, you know, with that. So with him saying that, you know damn well they said, like, you're going to give us a lot. And
fuck yeah, you're going to have to give us 2. If he's going to want a Samsung for that pick. He doesn't just want for next year's first. He's going to want more, I believe.
And I feel like if you're trying to rebuild a franchise to a winning culture for years, sometimes that's what it takes. You know, the temptation's on the table. A lot of people don't want to sacrifice because they're always worried about, well, look how we've drafted in the past, or look at what we've done. Yeah, but that's been with shitty organizations. I mean, dude, when Reggie McKenzie was here, he had good draft picks, dude. Like,
yeah, Derek Carr.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you got Khalil Mack, Derek Carr, Gabe Jackson.
12 years ago, Dustin, 12 years ago was that draft class when he got Khalil Mack, Derek Carr, Gabe Jackson, top 3 right there. That was 12 years ago.
Yeah,
that was back in 2014.
I just feel like you're as good as the people in there drafting, recruiting, scouting, you know, like, yes, I agree. In the past, we've most definitely missed, like, even in that Khalil Mack year, you know who was on the board at the exact same time as Khalil Mack that we were deciding to pick from between? Do you know who the other guy was on the board there with us?
Fucking, wasn't it Josh Allen?
Nope. I'll tell you this. It's a wide receiver.
I forget.
He's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, stat-wise, right now through his career. Who
did he play with?
And you got to remember, he came in with Khalil Mack. Yep. That fool said it right there, Mike Evans.
Oh, Mike Evans did. Yep.
On that, when we were on that pick, it was either Khalil Mack or fucking Mike Evans. And we were wanting to trade for Carr too, but McKenzie convinced Mark that Mark wanted to take Derek Carr at that pick, but it was Reggie that convinced Mark, hey, we can fucking wait on Derek because Arizona is the only team that was interested in Derek Carr like that. So Reggie convinced Mark, we can get Derek in the second round. We can draft him in the second round, but we need to take Khalil Mack. And fucking, they ended up taking Khalil Mack, and fucking, he ended up being a bad motherfucker, and we ended up giving him away, and that's just how that worked out. But yes, we had the chance to get Mike Evans too at that exact same time. So all I would say is depending on who your GM is or who the people are making those picks, dude, is how good those picks are going to be. You know, there's a reason that John Snyder makes great picks or sees talent because he sees it.
And freaking, they want to move out of that pick to gain more.
I mean, sometimes that's what it is. If you're at pick 32, what does it really fucking matter if you go into the
It's
second
a
round?
second rounder, technically.
Exactly. Might as well grab
And the
some
crazy
fucking
thing
gas
is,
out
they
of it.
only got 4 picks next year or this
That's why I
draft.
told
So they
you. That's why I told you earlier, dude. That's why I can see the Jets picking Ty Simpson at 16 because they want a quarterback. They want somebody there. And I've heard numerous reports that if the Steelers don't get an okay by tomorrow from Aaron, that he's looking to fucking, play this year because they've said he's literally lights out him again like he always does. And he won't answer their fucking texts or phone calls. And from what I heard is that if they don't hear an okay,
He was
from him,
just back in, and hey, the crazy thing is, I'm surprised that he went to his alma mater at high school to get into the Hall of Fame. Like, he never goes back to Chico. He disrespects them. Like, he's never went back to there. And all of a sudden, because he went back.
They just said like they will. They'll look to draft Ty Simpson. And they'll look to draft him and start him, man, and move on from Aaron. And then not only that, it's the Arizona Cardinals are looking at him too. I mean, I feel like the Jets would take him at 16 because it's like you just said about the Seahawks at the 32nd. I told you earlier, said why wouldn't Arizona just trade with fucking Seahawks at 32? It only makes them drop fucking really 2-3 spots. They get to move up and take Ty in the first round last pick, just like the Ravens did at the end. And the Jets from being able to jump ahead of them to get them in the second round because they're ahead of them in the second round. So that's all I'm saying is like there's people going to be interested in Ty regardless of feelings. Like there's people out there looking for a quarterback, and listen, John Gruden loves Ty Simpson. Like John Gruden literally said, like, this kid is a fucking beast. He knows his shit. Like he feels like Ty's biggest issue is just not protecting himself. That if he was to more commit to the pocket and become a pocket quarterback, like he can be a dangerous quarterback. He said that even with Jalen Green. He literally said, like, man, this kid right here, he was literally said, like, I'd love to come out of coach you in the NFL.
I'm very surprised Fernando didn't even go to his camp, to Gruden's camp.
Well, he's a first overall pick, and I don't know if you're going to get time with him is the problem because everybody's trying to stop him on every late night show, every show. I think
they're trying to get him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who was the first round pick last year. Did they go on a show? I mean, I don't think anybody.
That was Cam Ward.
Yeah, I don't know if he's any first overall pick is gonna go on there. John Gruden drafted Charles Woodson. John Gruden drafted fucking Talib Talib. John Gruden drafted Max, Josh Jacobs, fucking he drafted a lot. He's
cleaning for route. Hey, did you guys know that freaking Mike Mayock came out and apologized and said that it was his bad for taking Cleveland Farrell?
Yeah, where people said about, oh, John has first and they have the rest. I don't know where that shit come from, dude. Like, they picked up the same way regardless. I don't know why people think John Gruden just had the first overall pick in every fucking draft and Mayock picked every other. That's not even fucking true. So, like, at the end of the day, they all picked the players. They all scouted, and John ain't scout the fucking players. John's out there fucking building a team. That's why they have a scouting team that goes scout players and if they agree, maybe John was able to say like, okay, I can overrule. I wanted this player in the first, but there's no way in hell that they were just like, you pick the first overall or the first.
Doesn't Spytek overrule Kubiak?
The media fucking lies all the fucking time, dude. Like, the media make up shit for clicks and views. I mean, people haven't understand that yet. I mean, there's a principle inside there, dude. And it's just like I've said, there's no way John is gonna rep, and he didn't. He didn't fucking.
I think Dexter did come out of that draft class. Dustin, didn't he? Dexter Lawrence.
Out of which one?
With Clee, because they played together.
Yeah, probably around what is Dexter, 28 years old. Yeah, they could have been right around the same.
Because Max is the same age. Yeah, I believe so. 2019, so 7 years ago.
I mean, fucking Gruden drafted Ruggs. I mean, at that case, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, fucking man, I'm kind of upset still if fucking Roger Goodell fucked us over there. I don't think
at the end of the
Henry would have done that shit.
John Gruden drafted good players. They recruited good players. The core of our fucking Raiders team for the last 5 years is John Gruden's players. From Renfro to Waller to Jacobs to every fucking guy was a John Gruden guy, like, and everybody fucking literally piss himself every time. Oh, we're getting rid of, fuck, we are, like, there's no way they can talk shit on Gruden and then fucking like his picks, those picks. Like, everybody makes bad picks, bro. I don't give a fuck if your name is John Snyder or not. Everybody makes bad picks, dude. And would you like to have more than not? Yeah, don't get me wrong, dude. Everybody would. So, but we have shown that when Clee left here, he went to Washington, he went to the Niners, and he played fucking way better than he played here. So I don't think it was technically that it was it wasn't a grand slam pick, but I would also say it had a lot to do with coaching too, and we couldn't develop or keep Clee where he was supposed to be. That happened with multiple players like Arden Key fucking playing good right now, still in the NFL. What are the Titans? Like, is it Titans or Jacksonville? I think it's Titans. Fucking. But again, there's numerous players that have left here and went on and been better players. So we could sit and say like our picks. I just feel like coaching matters too, and I'll still argue this. I don't care if Calvin Johnson would have came here to the Raiders, and I don't care if we had a chance to pick him. If Calvin came here and he didn't gel with a wide receiver coach or have someone that can throw him the fucking ball and do what he needed to do, Calvin wouldn't have done shit here. The problem is I've always said this. Some players are drafted to certain organizations where they just gel with somebody on that deal, a coaching staff, any type of deal of that deal, and they take off that way. And having Matthew Stafford is obviously a big fucking plus too. But I've always said, just because a player does good at someone else, like in a different organization, doesn't mean they're going to have the same success in this organization. So I just hope this time around, Clint Kubiak, I'm just hoping, man, Clint and them can turn it around. I mean, goddamn, our coaching staff has about fucking 10 or 12 fucking Super Bowls between 4 or 5 of these coaches, so.
Yo, my bad.
Definitely proven coaches. I salute to all you guys, man. Salute to all you guys.
Salute.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Yes, I 100% agree that they made way more reaches because I feel like Gruden came out, look, dude, I mean, Gruden came out after being out for fucking over 10 plus years, pulled a fucking analyst for, mock drafts to come here, fucking Mike Mayock. I mean, yeah, I think a lot of times you have this idea when you're like Mayock being this mock draft, specialist and being able to evaluate players and so on. But when you get here and have to do it, there's a whole different ball game. It's like Mayock, man. You can tell he's comfortable with it. You can tell that however he was raised or how he grew up around people that this was just everyday shit. Like this was everyday deal. You can hear him say right away, like, hey, yeah, last year I made some deals I shouldn't have, but that's why I got these guys now. That's why I got these guys up in this motherfucker, and hey, I wrote notes and gonna get better on it. I mean, you can only get better by failing, man. I'm gonna keep reiterating that 100 times, dude. If you're ever working around a guy that's older than you and you just feel like, man, this dude is fucking good at everything he does, I promise you, if you knew that guy or got to talk to that guy and ask him, like, man, how you so fucking good at all? He'll tell you, hey, man, I've been doing this for a long time and I fucked up a lot. Like, I fucked up a lot, so I know what not to do. Sometimes you can't succeed until you fail. Like, it's just fucking facts, dude. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, until you know what's not right physically, you just can't fix that issue mentally, So I feel like with Spytek and them, that's what they've already done. And it's like with Clint, if he did pull that logo off for that reason, because he's like, hey, man, my dad and them, they would done this. They'd break this shit down. I'm in modern era. I'm going to run it a little differently, but I'm going to use that same method as in this fucking helmet ain't just given to motherfuckers. Like you may want to play for this fucking team and you may want to wear our shit. But until you earn that motherfucker, you're not going to sport that shit. So you can wear black and white, fucking silver and white, fucking give a fucking what you fucking wear, but you will not have that Raiders logo on there, So, and I feel like when you bring that intensity, it's gonna change motherfuckers real quick, like real quick. And it is going to make guys want to fight for that spot and fight for that, to be proud to wear that fucking uniform. Where probably in the past it's been like, well, we don't these, like it feels to me like this is how we've done our roster. We fill out the base of it, so we have a few little decent, but the tail end of it was more like, well, we can only find 40, but we got to have 53, pick any 13, like that type of shit. There was just no consistency with, domination or nothing. Like, I feel like if this year, you can't never expect it in year one, but let's just say between this year and next year, man, you start seeing dudes that are third stringers and fourth, and you're like, hey, that dude's a little badass right there. Like, look at that motherfucker. Like, you're not going to get past him, conversations. I mean, that just shows like this staff didn't need superstars and to focus in on just one individual. They were able to focus in on 2 and 3 and 4 and get that point across and not only develop one guy, but develop 3 or 4 guys. That's the kind of shit we need, man. If we're talking about, being good and going to the Super Bowl in 29 here at our own place and try to win it, that's the kind of shit you're going to need. You're going to need people that have depth in the players, because I'm going to keep saying this about LeBron, like LeBron's 40 years old, fucking guy, dude, will beat down on fucking 20-year-olds, dude. Like, the dude's just a phenomenal athlete, dude. But the problem is when he goes to the bench, and I'm not saying this year because our fucking team's doing good this year, but what I would say in the past is every time LeBron went to the bench and they were up 10 points, they would fucking go down by 12 or 13 because they're just not putting up the points he puts up, and they're fucking losing it because they can't get, put that. And it's our fault too, because we didn't put reliable help out there that can help while he's on the bench. This year we most definitely have that option where you got fucking Luke Leonard. I mean, that dude's just killing it, dude. And Smart's killing it too. But long story short, I just
Lakers suck. Lakers are done. They suck.
Hey, our Lakers kick your team's ass, dude. Where's your team again?
My team.
That's right. Retire.
My team's in rebuild. My team's in
retirement mode. Fucking. And LeBron's how old? 40. and still fucking probably gonna go win a championship. Fucking, I mean, goddamn, I thought one of the hardest teams, but with fucking Wembley, dude, that fool just bounced his head off the fucking floor. He might be fucked up for a minute. So, but all I'm saying is it's the consistency and, you know, with these guys having that shit. So all I would say with us, it's easy to talk about it, which a lot of people have. I feel like if you went back and looked at Gino's presser from last year and you looked at Kirk Cousins' presser from this year, it would just show night and day, two different mentalities of like, hey, I do feel like I can win, but I'm not going to tell you I'm going to win. That'd just be asinine. We need to go out there and show versus a guy that's like, hell yeah, we're going to win every game and come here and fuck, you know, like Gino, just arrogant, dude. And all I would say is it just showed when you take accountability, man, you're able to fix things a hell of a lot quicker than just fucking blame. Not, you know, nobody gets the blame. I mean, how many times did Pete go to the fucking podium and say, oh yeah, Gino, it wasn't Gino's fault. They batted that ball down and intercepted for pick six. You know, Gino, when he threw that ball, there was a beautiful lane to the end zone, but just magically this fucking guy came right off the line that was standing right.
He's seeing Ghost again. He was seeing Ghost out there again. Yeah,
I mean, fuck Sam Darnold. That's what Sam Darnold said, fucking with the Jets. But I say, you know, all I'm saying is if you're saying what that player did defensively and batted the ball down, that wasn't his fucking fault and it wasn't good, then tell that to Max when he batted the ball down and took a pick six to the house. You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck do you even say shit like that? And there was no accountability, you know, like I guarantee why they took that logo off. I'm gonna tell you why I feel. I feel like they took the logo off because, like I told you guys last year, it didn't matter if you were a Seahawk player, you're fucking playing. I don't give a fuck if you were the shittiest player, Kai Blue Kelly, fucking ever play on that team. You're fucking playing. And you are going to get praised when you give up 4 touchdowns and 700 fucking yards in 2 games. And you're going to get fucking praised. You know, this motherfucker's coming along right here. This guy's going to be fucking elite. And DeCamerion Richardson got buried in a fucking coffin somewhere that never even seen the fucking field. But we played Kai Blue fucking Kelly, right? Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, right, dude. I mean, fucking DeCamerion Richardson in the last 5 games of the year before, that motherfucker was coming on like a bat out of hell in the end of the season. And then we just up and fucking buried this motherfucker and put in Kai Blue Kelly. And he couldn't do no wrong. Couldn't do no fucking wrong. I mean, I just say it, dude. Sometimes, you know, and I think that's why Clint was like, no, we're not doing that shit. Yeah, I don't give a fucking who you are. I don't care if I handpicked you and brought you here. I don't care if I you know, invite. We're not doing that. You're gonna earn that fucking spot. You're gonna earn to be here, you know. So you're gonna make that shit competitive again, like high school shit, dude. Like straight up high school, college shit. Like some teams do that. There's a school in college that does it every year. And they're a big school too. Fucking, I can't even remember who a fucking team that is. They're a big name school, man, but they do that same shit. You don't get a helmet with a logo on it. You have to fucking earn that. You got to earn that logo for your team. Fucking team. I don't know. Either way, you want to do a mock or what do you want to do?
Yeah, bro, we could do the mock.
They made one 25 years ago where it's not for Big Shot Bob's time. They would have.
Or we could do the 4, my 1 through 4. Mine 1 through 4 round.
We're gonna be in 3-4 all the fucking time, bro. We're running a base 3-4 defense.
No, bro. I'm talking about the draft. 1 through 4. Oh,
I'm
in the
saying to the
chat.
guy, he said, how much are we actually going to be in the 3-4?
And the crazy thing too, RIP to Rod Martin too. There's no. I don't know if any of these young Raider fans know that there's no other player that will have 3 picks
Yeah,
and
that
one
could be
game
the
and
school
play
right there. It
linebacker.
could be Ohio State. It could be Ohio State.
But going back, Dustin, like
I know there's a school in college that's a big school, dude, and they do not just give you their shit, bro. You most definitely have to earn it.
they get little stickers on their helmets. I know. Is that Ohio State that does that? Like their whole helmets gets little stickers all over it if you do good.
Every
Their little
school does
decal.
that.
And plus that's how we won Super Bowls with the 3-4 defense. That's how we always won Super Bowls with that 3-4 defense.
All right, let's go. We're going to run PFF for...
Yeah, go for it. Are you going to do fast?
I'm doing fast.
Yeah, go. I'll do this one. Yeah, do it fast. All right. Take Fernando. No trades. Who's on there? Go to wide receiver or corner. Actually, go to corner.
You got Hood and you got Conception.
No, I'm not taking. Give me Christian Miller. Nope. Go to safeties. Randy Smith. Go to corners real quick. Morris there. Go to receiver. Just want to see what's at receiver. Williams, Branch. Check if Surratt's there.
He's not.
Go back to.
He's literally right here.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that. It's small on my end. Williams, Branch. Go back. Go to corner again. I'll check out corner again. Man, it's hard. Safety.
Well, there's a time limit. This bitch is taking down.
Give me Ramsey.
That's way too much.
Go to corner. Everett. No. Yeah. No. Muhammad, actually. Go to DT.
You already picked the DT.
I did.
Christian
Go to
Miller.
receiver. Go to receiver.
I mean,
Running back.
You're not getting a wide receiver.
No, I'm not gonna take one. Go to offensive tackle. Guard. Give me Casey. Guard from Boise. No. Go to running back? Or go to all? Give me Davis. Washington, cornerback. I got a B because let me see. Why I got a B? Dustin? And go back up. Yeah, I took what's his name too early.
You took a
I'm
lot
cool
of
with
players
it.
way too early.
But shoot, you say that the things don't really count, do they?
I mean, if you value the player, I mean, that's just a mock draft grade.
Yeah.
That's why some websites don't even put a grade on them.
Yeah, like
They just say that's the players you wanted.
oh shoot, we should do another one without Fernando. See how that one goes. Where did Christian Miller go in this one? Not Christian Miller, I meant freaking what's his name? McDonald.
See, I would take Skylar Bell here, fucking. But I know the pick would be Elijah. I know it would be. And Devin Moore is really good, but I would take. I don't even gotta see it. I already know. Landon Roberts is really good.
That's the Navy kid, isn't it? The DT.
Yeah.
Are they gonna allow him to play?
Yeah. They got Kilgore at 128. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so, buddy. Only if. I would probably have to go here. If I got him here, I mean, that's just a wait in a draft. Fernando Hood, fucking Skyler, Kenneth Smith.
That's not a bad. That's not a
Demarius,
bad one.
Crown over, and then Landon Robinson. I mean, I think we can really get Jenna Smith. I think he's a real option for the Raiders for sure.
Okay, and plus he's big. He's tall.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, Dustin, you know I like that safety.
Yes, he said, "Can you explain the picks?" Yes, I just do mocks real quick, bro, more times than not. But yes, I mean, the problem with mock drafts, dude, is every single time you do them, they're always going to be different.
All right, then I'll do one more. This is my final one. This is my final mock.
All have
of
different
this year.
outcomes, no matter how many times
This
you
is
do it.
all right. This is it. Ready? I'll do this one. This is my final one. Fernando. No. Give me the offensive tackle from Arizona. Go to receiver.
Yes,
Dominic Orange.
Ranch,
And Dominic Orange is there. Give me Surratt. Go to DT.
Dante, Protector.
Dante's a good one. Go to corner. Is there any corner? Ooh. Go to corner.
Muhammad.
Go to see if safety. Clark is there. I know he's there. I don't know if I would take him.
He's pretty much the only one.
I may wait on him.
Kilgore. I would take Kilgore.
And the later, if he's there at 34, I would take Kilgore. But go to corner.
Mohammed.
Yeah. What is he projected though?
He's right there. 105. We're picking at 102.
Is there any DTs on the board?
I said Dante.
Give me Dante. All right, I'll see you tomorrow then. Give me Bud Clark.
See, Chris McClellan, that's a guy we've scouted big time. Interviewed and brought him here for top 30. That's a guy we are 100% interested.
Did I take Muhammad? No, I don't think I did.
No corner.
Go to corner?
Deming, Marshall, but they're way the fuck down there.
No. Well, who's the best available? Kilgore?
Carson Beck. I mean, Kilgore's the guy I said he should have got.
I'll go Kilgore again. Give me Kilgore. I'll take Kilgore. Back-to-back safeties. Not bad. Who did you get in the second round?
I'll never draft a player, just so you know, like Hunter on the board. He wouldn't be there in the draft, man. Like, that's just a fault by the game. There's no way he's dropping 20-something spots for no reason. So for me, whenever I draft, I'm just going to try to draft it as real as possible, because you can't just go and be like, oh man, I'm at pick 67. He's 44. He dropped 23 spots for why? Like, he's not dropping 23 spots, man. Now, like, we're at 102, he's 89. I mean, I can see that happen. Like, I don't think that's too unrealistic, just due to people going off of
Dropping
skill
down almost 20.
need things of those factors.
Who are you going to go with?
I'm going to go with Everett.
Muhammad's there too. That's crazy. Where is Muhammad's? Where do you think Muhammad's range is from? In the fourth? Or you think he could go in the third?
85 to 90 somewhere. 95.
So somehow we're gonna have to get back into the third round if we want to get him.
Well, he's projected there, don't mean he'll be picked there. Where are we at? 17. I mean, logic is telling you to pick Bud Clark because we don't have safety. See, like Will Lee. I mean, I would take him right this second. Not a doubt in my mind. I mean, just to pick a pick. I mean, I don't think I've went with any. Iowa always got some badass people. I mean, if you want something, I don't know, talk to them for a minute. I'm going to go in the other room. My kid, give me 1 minute. Just talk to them for a minute. You don't want to do no more mocks, do you?
No, I'm good on mocks. All
right, just ask them some questions real quick about tomorrow. What do they want? What are they hoping for?
So what position tomorrow will be the most drafted in round 1 for the chat? What position will be the most drafted in tomorrow's first round of the NFL draft? Or later, we're still, yeah. You think a bunch of receivers will go? Receivers, I think receivers too, but there could be some O-line too. Offensive tackles could go. would you guys want the Raiders to draft at 36? For the chat. Oh, you forgot Casey on that too. Yeah, you forgot one more. McDonald. How do you guys feel about Dominique Orange in the 3rd round? Do you guys like him as the defensive tackle? Who's your guy? They're saying 6 wide receivers could go in the 1st round. I could see 6, 7 of them. We don't.
I can see somewhere in there.
And like, we just need rotational players, to be honest, on the D line, Dustin. To come fresh. Always keep them fresh. In and out, in and out.
You said McDonald's.
Well, what's your opinion on Dominique Orange, Dustin?
He's a big old motherfucker.
Would you be happy if the Raiders took him?
Yeah, he's a true NT.
That guy's a baller.
He's a true NT. He'll take up fucking both A gaps, dude. He'll bust your fucking ass in the run. I mean, I've said it. There are multiple DTs for what we're looking for with our team that can be really, really good.
And to be honest, Dustin, I don't think Max is going to make it out of the 1st round. I have a feeling that he's going to get drafted in the 20s, the late 20s. The Niners may draft him. And to be honest, I don't even see Blake Miller coming out of the 2nd into the 2nd round. I think he could be gone too in the 1st.
Blake Miller, I mean, there's a good chance. Tackle.
I think there could be a bunch of old linemen too took in tomorrow. Let's see how many people we get right through the first 4 rounds, Dustin, for the Raiders.
I mean, Chris is a guy we've scouted big time. I mean, Chris is a guy we have scouted big time.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Max. Yep. Max. I cannot pronounce his last name.
McSellen or some shit. I don't know. You want sure, but
Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Just call him Max. Because Spike Tech says you can never have too many old linemen.
I mean, Max is a dog, dude. I mean, if he was to
Yeah.
fall, if he fell to the second round to us for whatever reason, I mean, there ain't no way we don't pick him, dude. I mean,
And put him at right tackle
oh, he'll be right tackle for sure.
for a long time. And then Grant will be the left tackle when Colton retires.
Yeah, it can most definitely happen.
I think McDonald could go to Houston. Actually, I think Houston could take him at pick 28.
No, we should do.
Let's just do a first round real quick.
I'm gonna just let the computer do it.
Yeah. Let the computer do it. Screenshot it and see if the computer was right. Or I'll do it with my phone.
I'm just gonna see kind of where they.
Will they think where everything's gonna happen?
Yeah. I'm just gonna pick Fernando, 1 round, fast, PFF. Okay.
All right. Let's see where they put everything.
Yeah, I don't think we can do that.
Oh, look. We can't? Let's go back.
I mean, right here. Maybe right here. All right. So they have Fernando, Sonny Styles, Averill Reese, Jeremiah Love, Caleb Downs, David Bailey, all the way down there. That's not gonna happen. We can't do this one because none of that shit's fucking true.
Hey, do without picking the Raiders too. Can't you do it without? Yeah, just go to select. Yeah, see, there goes. Nah, I don't think they're going to take a safety that quick. Where's Downs at?
With the Dolphins.
Yeah, no, he's higher than the Oregon one. Where the heck is...
He's the best safety in the fucking draft.
Yeah, why do they have him fucking...
Because they're retarded. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're making them pick too fast. Let's give them some time to think.
And I can't wait though, Dustin. This is about to be cool. Why do they really New Orleans?
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Let's see this one. You think this one's right?
The Rams got Omar Cooper Jr. Holy fuck.
If that shit happened, that would be
I
fucking
mean, I've heard
crazy.
reports of Denzel Boston going to the Niners.
Yeah, definitely. Who did the Chargers take? Edge? Nobody took. There's no way that they're picking that Oregon guy over Caleb Downs. There's no fucking way.
It seems like every time.
That's fucking hilarious.
What's crazy is I do have quite a few of these guys in the exact spot these guys have them.
What's up? The
Well, I mean, Jeremiah Love is moved down.
Yeah.
Moved down the.
And freaking, you know what got me surprised? What got me surprised?
Bailey was second.
The Jets are taking AJ Allen over Blake Martinez. Blake Martinez is a better linebacker than AJ Allen or CJ Allen. That's crazy. Let me do a mock real quick.
Makai Lemon going to the Steelers.
The Steelers do need receiver help, though. So mine that I just did, Dustin, Fernando Alvarez, David Bailey, Cordell Tate, Sonny Styles, and then Cleveland taking McCoy, the corner from Tennessee, down 7. Jordan Tyson 8 to New Orleans. Delane from LSU to the Queefs. And then the Giants are drafting Jeremiah Love at 10. Ruben Bain at 11. Kendall Folk from Auburn. And then to Dallas. And then the Utah Spencer Funtu, the offensive tackle from Utah. And then 14, Mikal Lemon. That's a trade. And then the Niners trading to 15 to get Caleb Lumu. And then Omar Cooper Jr., 16. Manu from Miami, the offensive tackle from Miami. Phil Freeland from Georgia goes to Minnesota. That safety from Oregon goes to Carolina. Peter Woods goes to the Cowboys, and then the guard from Penn State goes to Pittsburgh. Ogden, the offensive tackle to Arizona, trades back up to get an offensive tackle. Supposedly, the Eagles take Blake Miller. KC goes to Cleveland. Amazador goes to Chicago. Zion Young goes to the Buffalo Bills. CJ Allen goes to Tampa Bay. Sadiq goes to Houston. The Quees get Denzel Boston, and then then Baltimore trades. Or they did a trade. Oh yeah, they did a trade with Miami, and they get Max, the offensive Arizona, and then New England gets Lee Hunter, and then Colton Hood from the Bengals get to the second pick, or the 32nd pick, and they get Cordell Hood or Colton Hood. Yeah, how did this one turn out?
Trash. I mean, Cornell Tate is
Yeah, there's no way.
second overall.
No. The damn computer doesn't even know how it's gonna go.
Peter's fucking retarded.
Computer is on some shit. They don't know what the hell. They only know about Fernando. That's how you know that nobody knows about the rest of the draft. How did this one go?
Boy, can you imagine if Sonny Styles?
Where did Sonny Styles go?
To the Cowboys. There's no way that Caleb Downs falls to 18. Not happening.
Nah, that shit's not even happening. What the-
All right, last one, then I'm hopping off. I gotta get up at 4.
Yeah, no, all right, bro. I'll see you, or I'll see you in the VC, but we'll talk tomorrow in the day.
Oh yeah. Oh.
All right, have a good one, bro.
Do this last
Go
draft.
Raiders. Huh?
I'm gonna do this last draft. If it looks like shit, I'm just gonna hop off.
Yeah. Were you doing all the picks?
Fuck no.
It looks like you are.
We're just gonna hop off anyways. We did plenty of mocks, so it's good.
Yeah, all right. Much love, bro. Let's see if we get the draft right tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, much love to the chat. Everybody has a good one. We'll see you in the VC tomorrow at 5 o'clock. If you guys want to join, it's up in the top pinned. Come join. We get a bunch of people. And all right, bro. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Okay, I'll actually post it one more time real quick. Guys, freaking want to join up, feel free to join up. Like I said, we'll be streaming the NFL draft in there for the next 4 days. Full coverage, and we stream all Raider games and
different teams Monday nights, Thursdays. We may even do the Wednesday, Dustin, this year when they start.
They did the NFL, all that shit with everybody's games. We might just be watching a lot of games just due to the fact that they want you to have 30 different subscriptions now to watch a game. So
yeah, it's fucking crazy. All right, bro. Have a good one. We'll talk tomorrow in the morning. I'll hit you up like around 8 or 9.
All right. Outside of that,
all right. Much love to Raider Nation. We'll see you. We'll be the beginning of the new franchise player starts tomorrow.
Our franchise
beginning of a new year. Yep, franchise quarterback of the new era begins tomorrow. All right, later.
Like, outside of that, I'll catch you guys all probably on Monday after the draft is over, and we'll talk some about our draft picks. Outside of that, I hope you guys have a great night. Take care. Don't drink and drive. And we'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace out.